everybody. Basically, it was yet another snow day here in Michigan. Even though it was March, I thought I'd be safe. Turns out that was not the case, but anyway, I decided to go ahead and record myself to his shoulders. As you can see right here, starting off relatively light, which is 25 on each side of the bar. So basically, a quick warm set with 95 pounds, and basically bring the weight up. As some of you may know, I'm also wearing wrist straps. And that's basically to protect my wrist because after spending a long time with computers, yeah, it actually does bang your wrists up, so not trying to take any chance, especially when I go heavier, and also gives it extra push as I get the weight up. And lucky me, I managed to hit the 185 on the day when I was recording, which is really, really nice. Alright, here I'm actually taking a cue from the Hodge twins, doing some rest pause sets. So basically, I'm bringing all the weight down, pretty much all the way down to my chest, let it pause for seconds and then explode it back up. So you see right here, pause, explode it back up. Some people even ask, okay, why I actually do behind the neck shoulder press, considering that I've had shoulder problems in the past. Here's the thing, when I do them, I do this exercise with very light weight, and I do it with a very slow controlled manner to actually strengthen the shoulders instead of wrecking them. So you see I'm bringing the weight down slow control, and then pushing it back up in a controlled manner. As long as you do it this way, you won't have any issues. And right after saying all this stuff about safety, my form got a little sloppy with lateral raises, but I decided to go with a heavier weight. But I decided to go heavy this week to switch it up, get that extra growth in the muscle. But at the same time, I still am keeping control with the contraction going up and down. And obviously, when I went to upright rows, definitely made sure I stayed in a lot more control because this actually does affect more joints. So as you can see, I'm going up and down in a very, very controlled manner. Okay, I can give the commentary a slight break and go on other issues. One thing I want to bring up is the fact that, hey, guess what? I had an Android app that came out a few months ago. Well, now I have the same app on Windows 8, and it's a little bit better, or so I say a lot better than the Android version. So if you guys get a chance, look up Jack Geek on the Windows 8 store and be able to download from there. As well as the fact that I actually did finally update the Fitness Quiz Bowl game to run on Windows, Mac, and Linux as long as you have Java installed on your machine. It's a lot better than the previous version, a lot more polished, better sound, better graphics. So go ahead and check that out. I have a link in the description. And last but not least, in my admin notes, I also have a brand new Spreadshirt store. So if you guys looking for new gym clothes, go ahead and check me out on Spreadshirt.com as well. Link is also in the description.
Frag Out!
And now I decided to go ahead and finish traps off with some plate upright rows. As you can see, this may only be a 45-pound plate, but at the same time, you don't need that much weight for this exercise because it's basically doing a slow controlled manner. It's basically uses to burn everything out. And like I said earlier, you don't need a lot of weight for this. Make sure you have good form going up and down and hold a good contraction. Of course, after hitting all the other heads of the shoulder as well as the traps, definitely had to make sure I hit my rear delts. So right now I'm hitting the rear delt pulls with bands. Basically the same as you would if you're in the gym with a cross-carry machine and a rope attachment. And trust me, this definitely rips your rear delts. And it's something I'm definitely making sure I get a lot more of, especially me now doing a lot more yoga type of workouts. Because with yoga, there's a lot of push movements, so not that much pull. So of course, your front delt is working a lot more than your rear delt. So I definitely need to make sure I get more rear delt activity in my workouts as much as possible. So now to actually finish off the shoulders, I'm actually doing a superset of dumbbell rear delt flies, as well as band rear delt flies. And at this point, you guys can tell this is my last set of shoulders, so right now, I'm punching my back a lot more than I should, but normally you want to keep a flat back while doing them, but at the time I recorded, I was exhausted, so of course it's all I could get. So now I go from there, and then I go to bands, and then start getting a few reps with the bands. And of course, I had to finish shoulders off. I had to go right in the arms. So right now, I'm doing some straight bar bicep curls. This week, I say, you know what? The barbell's enough. With just some play on there, so I just put on 25 on each side and lifted at that because I did enough work. Hence why you don't see any change at this moment. And after saying that, I decided, you know what? Trying to build my strength on bench as well as my press movement. So I decided to do some close grip bench with chains attached to each side of the barbell. So I put a couple 45s in there, put the chains on, and went into action right from there. As you can see, I'm making sure I'm not trying to go too heavy, just trying to get my reps in and make sure I have control going up and down and really work on the whole pushing movements. And likewise, to balance it out, I decided to go back to biceps. So now I finish up the biceps with concentration curls, going down slow and control. Once again, using moderate weight. And of course, decided to finish arms off with the classic dumbbell tricep extensions, also known as your kickbacks. As you guys can tell, I'm not going too heavy with it, but really with this exercise, you really don't want to go too heavy because you go heavy, then your form gets really sloppy, and that kind of kills the exercise itself because it's supposed to be a nice controlled movement to basically get the last little bit of juice out of your triceps and then conclude your arm routine for the day. Yes, I even decided to go ahead and record abs. I know most people say it's boring, but you know what? I'll record it anyway because there are some people that actually do want to see this. Okay, guys, I kind of wrap up this session, so I'll see you guys in the near future. Peace out.
Frag Out!